already probably desensitized, but just don't realize it because you're desensitized. All right. I talked about this before in past videos, but I want to talk about some other ways that people may already be desensitized and the process is already taking place as far as this situation with inappropriate things going on with kids and adults. People already kind of desensitized to it, and it already started. It been started. And if nothing don't happen, it's going to continue until it becomes completely normal, like I said in past videos. But now, a lot of times when somebody want to desensitize something, they attach it to certain things, or it get hid under the mask of something else. And that's what I want to talk about now. A lot of the stuff that you see on TV shows and a lot of the stuff that you see in movies, if it happened inside of a movie, if it happened inside of a TV show, it's wearing the mask of, oh, it's just entertainment. It's wearing the mask of, oh, well, that's their job. But if the actual act is happening while someone is doing their job, the job don't get to override that. If somebody they got a grown up doing sexual things with a child in a movie or a TV show, which has happened, grown women tongue kissing 14, 15-year-old boys. This is happening in movies. That's all. That's the inappropriateness with children, masked as hiding under the veil of, oh, it's a profession, it's a job. Look, all that stuff is just created by the society we live in. Job, profession, acting, this and that, that's and so. That's still a wrong act. Being done under the veil of a certain profession, a certain job, or for money, still don't mean that act's not happening. That's an inappropriate act. You see, that's a decent. If you can look at that, I know what I'm talking about, and didn't have a reaction, that's because you already getting groomed to be desensitized to it. Right? That's what I'm talking about when I say little by little, there are things that get done to make you desensitized to it. Then once you then reach that level of being desensitized, step it up a notch, and then until you got a new bottom line, and then it's a norm. Yes, that should be outrage. Like when they have TV shows with kids making out, a grown person directing this, telling two kids, yeah, y'all tongue kiss each other, y'all grope each other, y'all make out with each other. If they had a grown person in everyday life telling two kids to make out, they'll go to jail. The same act is still being done. It don't matter if somebody get paid to tell them to make out. It don't matter if it's a profession. So what? It's happening. And kids is seeing it. Adults is seeing it. Everybody's seeing it. Ain't no outrage, ain't no pushback, ain't no backlash. So that's how the inappropriateness with kids being overly sexualized, either kid on kid, an adult doing something sexual with a kid, has been normalized with that veil on. And like I always talk about with the age of consent, with the age of majority, being 18, which is the age of majority. Like I said in other videos, that's when you consider legally an adult in this country. But the age of consent is under that, which means you are legally a child who's able to consent with an adult. Stop taking this stuff for granted, because it's already has created a foundation of normalizing this. You better start pushing back. You better start taking it serious. You better be mindful of what you let your kids watch. And it ain't just about your kids. Like I said in that video, pedophilia on the way. Check that video out. It's deeper than just you and your kids. Because you got to live in a society with everybody. Even if you protect just your kids, they're going to have friends at school, friends around their house, friends they're going to be around who've been watching this stuff, who getting desensitized, who's already desensitized. This shouldn't be happening. There should be pushback. There should be people having people should be outraged about seeing that type of stuff in a movie, a TV show, as a profession. Grown-ups is telling kids to do this. Yeah, how old you is? 27? Hey, look, kiss this 14-year-old boy in his mouth, and then after that, you know, tell him, like, come on. How old you is? 13? How old you is? 15? All right, look, y'all tongue kiss each other, and, you know, and then after that, you know, you get mad at him. You know, since we act and you just do it like this. Come on. They still telling them to make out with each other. A grown person. It happened in music, too. Somebody underage, so to speak, get told by some grown person to put this on, say this in your songs, this and that, thus and so. The desensitizing has already taken place and already worked. Do something about it before it graduates and graduates and graduates. See the invisible stuff.